Hey guys, Wrestling Throwdown here. I'm Haley and I am so sorry it's like 2 days late than when I normally, do this and everything. I usually do it Tuesday mornings. I overslept, then I had school, just been crazy busy, stressful, all that. I'm about ready to take my last class and graduate, so I'm happy about that. But so sorry about that. School's been crazy. Joe is obviously sleeping right now, and there's no other time for me and him to do this because obviously Takeover or whatever the NXT pay-per-view is tonight. So, and we're going to be watching that because tomorrow morning we will be doing a review on it. So that should be exciting. Me and Joe for our first ever. I think it's going to be our first NXT review together. I think. I'm not sure. But it's definitely our first pay-per-view review, NXT pay-per-view review together. But yeah, and I decided to. I'm just probably gonna do the NXT pay-per-views too, just because I feel like the same week I've been saying the same stuff. That's why I kind of stopped doing it. I mean, if you guys really want me to keep continuing doing them weekly, you can tell me in the comments or in the group or whatever, and I will do them for you. It's just, it's been crazy. I can only do like 2 videos a week now, so that's why I'm, trying to do this and everything like that. But it makes it easier on me, especially if I have like prediction shows or reviews for pay-per-views and everything like that. Okay, well, let's get started. Alrighty, the Authority opens up the show, and they pretty much talk about Seth winning and everything like that. And Triple H says he sees a lot of Seth in him, or himself in Seth. And Seth supposedly, he's been saying on Twitter too that he's going to make the pedigree his new move. Not a fan about that, and I have been doing a little discussion and debate with Christopher Sterling and Zach about it too, about how I feel about Seth. And you guys know I love Seth and everything, and I can be critical when I need to, and I've been very critical. He's just been boring the hell out of me, and that's not good, because he's my favorite on the roster, obviously. I've liked him since his Ring of Honor days, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I think it's more like his promos that's kind of like getting me. Like he was doing really good with his talking and everything, and now he's just kind of, I don't know, repeating himself, lackluster, just kind of boring. And I'm not, people are saying like, oh, he's a heel, he's supposed to be, scared and everything, and Brady Cat, and I go, that's not even really what I'm mad about. I'm more mad about like him just being boring completely, like not even about him running away. I mean, because before he had the title, he would run away too. Again, he would be, a sheepish whatever heel, but he acted like Edge when he did it. Like Edge ran away. He really didn't, heels really don't, go face-to-face contact with other wrestlers, unless they have help or something like that. But Edge did it really good, and when he had Edge and said that he was going to kill him anyways, that was the good stuff, He was really good. He was a really good heel at first. He really made the crowd hate him, and they had a house show. He, waved the Russian flag and everything like that, and obviously got heat on him too. So he knows how to get heat on him. I don't know if it's creative team that's like booking him really bad. And I know it's not his fault. I'm sure, he's amazing, and I'm still always gonna love him. He's always still gonna be my favorite. He's just been driving me nuts lately. Like I almost want Dean to beat him. That's like, and I love Dean anyways. So Dean's my second favorite. So I was kind of cheering for Dean on Sunday. So hopefully Dean does win. I don't think he will, but I think Seth needs a face turn. I think it's about time he turns face because he's just not a good heel champion. He's just not. He is a good heel, but he's not a good heel champion. He's not. I don't really know how else to explain it. We got so overhyped and thought he was going to be so great and everything, and it's just like he's not what he's capable of doing, and it's just it's not good. It's not good. But they talked about the Intercontinental Championship and everything, and that Daniel Bryan had to, give it up and everything. And so they talked about the Elimination Chamber and everything like that. And so Sheamus came out and says that he wants, you know, a shot at it. And then Ryback comes out and says that he has more, Brian has more heart than Sheamus has in his whole body, whatever. And pretty much that both men will I think be in the chamber match now too. I think it's supposed to only just be 6. I think it's 6 for because 2 start off and then 4 obviously in the thing. I don't think that they're gonna have any more than that, but we'll see. But I mean, I was a little bit hesitant to have Elimination Chamber match in 2 weeks, but the card is shaping up to be really good. So they obviously, they obviously planned on doing this for at least a month or 2, and they obviously planned out the matches, and they obviously knew what they were doing beforehand. So obviously that's why it's working. If they didn't like plan out ahead of time, obviously it was going to be lackluster and it was going to be way too soon for a pay-per-view. Because when I heard 2 weeks, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is going to be the worst pay-per-view ever. And yeah, it's a free month, so probably, but no, it's actually shaping up to be a really good card, actually. I'm actually really excited for it. And I'm so glad they bring it back. Alrighty, Ryback versus Sheamus. Sheamus wins. It looks like they're making Sheamus look pretty strong. Ryback supposedly got injured too with Bray Wyatt too. I guess I don't know if his feud is already over with Bray Wyatt. I mean, there's really no point because Bray Wyatt beat him and Ryback hasn't said anything, so it might have just been a 1-month feud. Because Bray Wyatt's probably gonna have them win the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is supposedly right after Elimination Chamber match, which it used to be in July. I swear I thought it used to be in July. Someone can quote me on that. I'm pretty damn sure it used to be in July, but now it's in June this time, and then they're having Battleground in July. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe it has always been in June, but I swear it used to always be in July. I feel like I'm not going crazy here. And even Joe agrees with me. Joe was just like, I thought, you know, Money in the Bank was in July. So I don't know. Maybe we're both just going nuts. Who knows? But yeah, so Ryback might have got injured with Bray Wyatt. His ribs and everything were taped and everything. So he might have got like a broken rib. Who knows? Fractured rib, something like that. Not really sure, but yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with him and Bray either. I think that was just a 1-month feud, so which makes sense. I mean, Bray getting a 2-week off, and then him, you know, especially if they're planning on having him win Money in the Bank, it makes sense for him not to, you know, continue a new feud or anything like that. Alrighty, next, Neville versus King Barrett, and Barrett wins again. Pinfall and everything, and Neville had his like knee taped up, not really his knee, more like his above his knee. What's that? His whatever, but he was holding it like the whole match when he had it with Barrett at Payback and everything. So I thought it was just a work. It might still be a work that he has it wrapped up. Now Ryback supposedly he did get injured. That's why his was wrapped. But Neville, who knows? He might have tweaked it a little bit. But I'm really getting sick of them. Barrett's beaten Neville like 20 times now. I think it's safe to say Barrett won this feud and they can stop doing the damn match. Because I'm getting sick of it. I don't know who else is getting sick of it, but I sure in the hell am getting sick of it. Alrighty. Rusev comes out, and he pretty much is pissed at Lana and everything like that. And she says that he did say, I quit, and everything. And he was just like, no, I didn't, you know, I don't need you, blah, 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 and leave. And Lana left. And that wasn't the last that we've seen from them. But obviously, Lana and Rusev are done now. Obviously not in real life. They are dating in real life. If you guys did not know that, they have a house and everything like that. But obviously on television or screen. And, you know, people are saying that Rusev's screwed now and everything like that. I don't think he's screwed. I think he's going to be fine. He's supposedly going to be in the Elimination Chamber match for the IC title. So, yeah, you know, hey, I hope he wins that. I think him or Dolph, either one's going to win that, especially if they're going to be feuding now. I think those two are going to actually be feuding. So, and I'll explain more of that later. But yeah. But I do think Lana is, I mean, she's been face for a while here now, and I mean, only a face manager only works with a heel wrestler for so long. I mean, eventually they will break up and blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah. Alrighty. Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose. And JJ Security comes out and everything, distracts Dean and everything, and throws him into the sister Abigail, and Bray Wyatt wins. So they had a nice little kind of gathering, I guess, their feud from past few months ago or whatever. But yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised too. Roman and Randy were not there tonight. It was actually a really good Raw, to tell you the truth. I actually thought it was a good Raw. But, yeah, they were not there tonight. I was actually kind of shocked because I thought it was going to be Roman and Dean were supposed to fight. We're going to all fight. But you know what's probably going to happen is they're probably going to fight at Money in the Bank or Battleground. Him and Roman. Seth and Roman are probably going to fight. So it's just him and Dean, and I love it. So, you know. And that was the first time, I don't know if I mentioned this, that was the first time that Dean actually beat Seth 2 weeks ago on Raw. That was the first time he has ever beaten Seth in WWE / FCW / NXT, all of it. First time ever, because they feuded in FCW, which was like the developmental for WWE. Seth won every single match that they had. Seth won every single match that they had in WWE. That was Dean's first victory against Seth. So that was a pretty interesting trivia there. Some facts for you if you didn't know. New Day versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. Oh God. And this was, I think this was a rematch, right? I think it was. Yeah. I think it was. I think it was a rematch for the titles. And yeah, because Xavier Woods got banned from ringside and everything like that. But obviously that didn't stop anybody because it was a DQ and he came out anyway. So who didn't see that coming? I think these two needed to stop feuding because it's just getting kind of boring. They've had like every kind of match in the book. And as much as I love seeing them wrestle and everything like that, it's just, yeah. But they're going to have their Elimination Chamber match against all tag teams. And all tag teams came out after this, too. I guess it's going to be Primetime Players, Ascension, New Day, obviously, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, Lucha Dragons, and then Los Matadores. So no Damian and Curtis Axel, or should I say Hogan and Randy Savage. But yeah, none of that or anything like that. So I thought there was another tag team too that I'm missing. Well, I know Usos are out right now, but yeah. He should be coming back in, I think, about 4 more months now. I think it's already been 2 months, and they said he was going to be out for 6 months. So hopefully the Usos come back. I kind of miss the Usos. But yeah. I think this is going to be a good match, though. I think this is going to be a really good Elimination Chamber match. And what I like about what they're doing with the Elimination Chamber match, I like that they are doing different matches. It's not just like the world title or anything like that anymore. They're actually, like, I would love to see a Divas match in the Elimination Chamber, but I know they're not going to do that. But they're actually doing the tag team and the Intercontinental. They're making, you know, the titles actually mean something, and people are getting actually excited for them. I think WWE has been getting better with their creative team on the titles and everything like that. I mean, the U.S. title looks so much better. The IC definitely looks better. So they actually said that the IC main event. So I think that's really good and really smart. And, you know, put it on someone who they're actually going to have for a while. You know, like, I'd be worried to put it on Barrett just because he's a little injury prone. So I'm a little worried if they do put it on Barrett. I don't know who all is in there. I think R-Truth's supposed to be in there. Barrett, Dolph Rusev, Sheamus, and Ryback. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that R-Truth's in there. I think Neville should be in there instead. But that's what they said is R-Truth. I read something on it that they already had like the whole match set up and everything, the 6 people. So R-Truth has been getting a push too. I'm not really sure what's, I mean, not really necessarily like a push, but they've been giving him TV time. They've been giving him matches, and it's pretty interesting. Maybe they just feel bad that he's, maybe getting soon to retire soon, and maybe they're, trying to let him have one last year of a good run. And who knows? I wouldn't mind seeing him have that title. I know a lot of people probably would be like, really, seriously, out of all the guys, you're going to give it to R-Truth? But, hey, it's a different guy, and if they're giving him a push and they take him seriously, I'm all for it. I like new talent getting pushed. I'm all for it. Alrighty, now this was the mark of the night, obviously. This is what Joe probably wanted to talk about. And I do feel bad. He was probably really excited to talk about this Raw, but I overslept, and he was already passed out at 10 in the morning, so because he just got off from work, so we couldn't do it and everything the whole day, so oh well. But John Cena's open challenge never really happened. He called someone out, and everyone was expecting like Finn Balor or anything like that, and it was Kevin Owens. And everyone marked out. Everyone was shocked. I don't think he said anything about being there last night, so everyone was pretty shocked about it. It was pretty cool, not gonna lie. I love Kevin Owens. I think he's great. One of my favorites, definitely. And they were going to fight, but Owens said they'll fight on his own time. And then he attacked Cena when Cena wasn't looking and stepped on the U.S. title. So obviously to get heat and everything, it was a great segment. And then they said that they are going to fight in 2 weeks, an Elimination Chamber match. Now, please let me know if I'm right here, but this isn't for the title. It's just a match, right? People are trying to say it's for the title, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a match. And obviously with him stepping on the title anyways, why would he want the title? It wouldn't make sense. He doesn't want the title. He just wants to beat up John Cena. But a lot of people are upset, saying that like, oh, John Cena's not going to put him over and blah, 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 blah. Kevin Owens doesn't need to win to look strong. John Cena's going to make him look strong. And I highly doubt Kevin Owens is going to win. I think it would be great if he won. And they also did say that he's nowhere near being close to being called up yet. Like, they're going to keep him in NXT because he's supposed to have like the longest reign for the title, the NXT title. So we'll see how that goes. So they said like this is just, just to give him a little feel for WWE and give him a good match and everything like that. I love that John Cena though is having great matches with the NXT guys. I think that's great. I hope Tyler Breeze has the next one. Tyler Breeze needs to move up too, and I'll talk more about that on the NXT review that I do tomorrow morning. But Tyler Breeze has been so ready, and I'm so upset that he's so talented, and they need to bring him up. I think him and John Cena would have a great match. But yeah, I think everyone's psyched for the Kevin Owens and John Cena match. I definitely am. And I guess it's safe to say that Rusev and John Cena are done, obviously. Dolph Ziggler versus Stardust. And this was just kind of a not really like a pretty much fast match. I mean, Stardust, I don't really know what's going on with him. He's pretty much a jobber now. I think they need to turn it back into Cody Rhodes, but that's just my opinion. But Ziggler was talking about he got an interview, with Michael Cole and everything, and he was saying that he's going to be an Intercontinental Championship Elimination Chamber match, and then Lana comes out. And he was a little shocked, and she kissed him twice, and she smiled and got cheered and everything, and it seemed like Dolph enjoyed it. And then obviously Rusev came out, went nuts, attacked Dolph, and then yelled at Lana, and Lana slapped them, obviously confirming that they are done and over with. And Ziggler hit him with the zigzag, and him and Lana walked backstage together with his arm around her. So I guess Lana's going to be the new person for Dolph, and I like it. I think that's great. I mean, I love Lana and I love Dolph, so Dolph needs something to get him, going and everything. So, but yeah, I'm kind of feeling that Rusev and Dolph are gonna have a really good feud after this, because obviously they're gonna feud over Lana and stuff like that. Maybe we can see Lana turning on Dolph in a few months, and then going back and turning heel and going with Rusev, maybe, but I highly doubt it. I think she's spaced for a while. I would like to see her wrestle. That's all I would like to see, but for now, I think it's cool. The Wyatt family, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper versus Fandango and Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder's been getting a little bit of TV time too, but this was a quick match, blah, 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 nothing too special, obviously, with the heels picking up the victory. I'm actually kind of surprised that they're not in the title match for Elimination Chamber. I wish they would be, but they must, who knows, they might have the whole Wyatt family back together, who knows. I would like to see them have a title match, though. I really do. I think they're a great tag team. That was like the best thing that they could have possibly done, was bring them back. Alrighty, and then the Divas match. Nikki Bella versus Naomi. This was for the title and everything. Backstage, Stephanie was pretty much saying that Bray, she was concerned for Bray's health, mental health and everything, because of Daniel Bryan and everything. So she forced her to stay back there and Nikki go on her own. So I had a feeling, I seriously thought Nikki was done after this. I thought Nikki was losing the title. But she closed in on a victory almost, and then Tamina came in and caused a DQ, and then they were both fighting Nikki and everything like that, and Paige came out and helped Nikki, and then obviously showed her that she means business and did her move on her, and held up the Divas title and said this was her house. Now, everyone's trying to say that Paige turned heel. Paige did not turn heel. She just has no friends. There's a difference. She's an anti-diva for a reason. She's kind of like, she's like a tweener. She's like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin did that stuff, and no one said that Stone Cold Steve Austin, turned heel. Every time he, stunned someone, he was a tweener. He really didn't have any friends. He technically was a face, yes, but he also didn't have any friends. He would work with them, and then he would be like, okay, I'm done. Goodbye, and then stun them. And that's pretty much like Paige's. She has no friends. She's not necessarily a heel, and she's not really a face. So, and that's just how she likes it. That's how I like her. But it was a good return. She wasn't even supposed to be back until June, but she's been doing a few house shows, so they probably said, sooner better than later, you're done, pretty much, and people miss you, so might as well. Alrighty. Then they had their little party for Seth and everything like that. And then pretty much Dean the whole night was pretty much asking for a title match backstage and everything like that. And Rollins said, no, you're at the back of the line, blah, blah. And they all said that they were going to say something to Seth about Seth and everything, give him, praise and everything. And Kane pretty much just said that he's happy that he has his job still and blah, blah. And he made a video showing Rollins' career and everything. And Ambrose came out and he demanded a title shot and everything like that. And they attacked him and blah, blah, blah. And Stephanie told him to get him and everything. And so he pulls out cinder blocks and it looks like he's about ready to smash Seth Rollins' head into him. And obviously, to get Stephanie to agree to a title match, and she gave him the title match and everything, and he was going to do it anyways, and so they had to stop him. And then they Rollins obviously looked strong to take Dean out with a pedigree. And obviously, like I said, that might be his new move now. That's what they're showing anyways. But overall, very good Raw. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. We had a return, technically a debut and a return and everything. So, and then Lana now, she's with Dolph, so I like that. That's pretty cool. But really good. I think the pay-per-view is going to be really good for Elimination Chamber match. I think it's got a good card up, and think it's going to be great. I'm really excited that Dean's finally getting, his push that he deserves. They said they weren't going to give it to him until SummerSlam, but now they're giving it to him. And they said really like this was just to make them like, because the triple threat thing, the spoiler got out on video on YouTube, and a lot of people, millions of people seen it. Well, maybe not millions, thousands, definitely, a couple thousands at least. And they shared it all around on Twitter before they could even block it or anything. And so they just left it. And so obviously because of that, they added Dean, and it was just, and now they seem to be going with it. Dean's showing that he can be in the main event spot. So good for him. Good for him. I think he deserves it, definitely. No Randy or Roman, though. Who knows what they're going to do. And Big Show was supposed to return last night. I don't know where he's at. So hopefully we'll see from Big Show and Randy and Roman. Randy and Roman, though, might not be at this pay-per-view, I'm guessing that they're just going to take a back seat, and they might be back the Raw after. That's probably what they'll do. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. And don't forget to join our Facebook group. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.